here, so just brace on this, because black masculinity is not violent, it's starving. What you're seeing, the outbursts, the distance, the shutdowns, the rage, is not because he was born hard, right? I just want people to understand, it's because he was never fed. Never held in softness, never mirrored in tenderness, never allowed to feel without punishment. You think he's angry, but most of the time he's just underfed. Underfed in language, safety, emotional literacy, forgiveness, slowness, and being seen without needing to perform. He never learned to cry, and the first time he tried, someone laughed. He never learned to ask for help because the first time he did, nobody came. He never learned to stay because every man he watched left when he got quiet. Right? So now he hurts people, he ghosts, he isolates, he controls, not because he wants to harm, but because he was raised in hunger, and the body will always find something new to chew on when it's been empty too long. Black masculinity has never been the problem. That's what I'm going to get at. It's never been the problem. Starved masculinity becomes distorted masculinity. Starved. Right? And here's one of the things that I hear it all the time. It's not a racial issue. Starved masculinity becomes distorted masculinity. So we blame men for the mess, but we never ask who made the kitchen so empty. He doesn't need to be punished. He needs to be fed in language and patience and solve.
I'm gonna just say this and go, but I get it, men, because you guys are like just naturally like kind of like kind of self-absorbed. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Does it get to nuclear levels? Yes, but that's okay. Okay, that's not why I'm here to judge you. It's not why I'm here. Okay, but think about this. Are you judging us? Are you judging us? Y'all judge us for, like, I say us, even though I'm not this kind of person, but because I have my shit too that I do as a my shadow self, my more masculine self, right? But y'all are like, oh, you backwoods smoking bop 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 girls. Like, why y'all think people act like that? Why y'all think girls act like that? Y'all think so girls just got up one morning and say, you know what? Well, some of them did, actually. Some of them did say, you know what, these men ain't shit. Fuck love songs, fuck da da da. But think about that, though. In a world where you can't be a feminine woman and have that be exalted. Unless, like, y'all, think about it just for a second. How often do y'all hear about fathers killing their sons? It's not that often, right? But you got mothers beating their daughters, unaliving their daughters, throwing their daughters out, humiliating their daughters. Y'all, women are not safe either. Women haven't been safe either for a long time. I saw this post and, I thought, this is kind of insane. Like, he's saying some real ass shit. The difference between the male and the female is that men are a little bit more inclined because they're born to be the man, right? And so when they're restricted from jump, right? And half the time they aren't even restricted. They're just kind of groomed into performance, which is what he mentioned. But y'all got to think about it, though. The world is still built for you. Not saying that makes it easier, but it is built for you. As a woman, we're born to be this whimsical, nurturing well of birth and life and beauty and all this stuff, right? But the women that birthed a lot of these bitches are not that. So when they are born into this world as that, these evil little bitches, the same little evil bitches that raised y'all and fucked y'all life up, if it ain't, see me, I'm so fucking grateful every day to God I didn't have a mom like that. But guess what? Damn near every other woman in my life was that. And the worst part is a lot of them hid it. So it's not always like, if you're in the hood, you will see the hood people in your face. Oh, girl, you cute. Your hair nice. Your skin, da, 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 da. But then they'll turn around and talk right about you right in front of your face. Tear you down, make fun of you, bully you for who you are. They see you walking by yourself and oh, let's bully her, let's beat her up because she dresses weird. She doesn't want to be friends with us because she thinks she's better than us. Like, y'all not the only people that get it like that, who's getting this treatment. If it's the bougie aunties, you know, they'll look you up and down, compare you to their daughter, tell their daughter not to go sit with you because you impoverished. They don't want their kids sitting next to an impoverished little girl, no matter how intelligent and well-mannered and gorgeous and amazing she is. You're not the only people that get othered, men. Us girls, we have to perform too. Some of us can't even perform femininity because other bitches are so, about it. A lot of us don't have a choice but to perform masculinity. It's not a choice. It's an adaptation. It's a survival. A lot of it isn't about get back for y'all. Now, for the pea-brain bitches, maybe. But for a lot of us, we had to develop that side of ourselves because this just is not a gentle place. It's not a place that's conducive for anyone, let alone a woman, let alone a little girl. Y'all were built to like muscle through shit, but y'all are like, no, because the men before y'all just, I think like all they did was muscle through shit, and that's fucked up. But that's the thing, y'all have to have the courage to heal and muscle through shit. Now, us women, we were built to always evolve ourselves and like death and rebirth, like recreate ourselves, like let a part of us die so a new part of us can be born. That's what we're meant to do, type shit. But a lot of women die and become something worse because they're not being encouraged to be softer, to be healed. It's like if there's no incentive for that. Like for some women like myself, there is an incentive because I get to feel peace. I get to enjoy peaceful solitude where I'm not feeling like I'm dying from the inside out every fucking day from excruciating pain and trauma. A lot of other girls don't have that, so they'll die and become something worse. Because when you look around and all you see is people manipulating you, men manipulating you to get what they want out of you. That's performative. Like, they want us to perform being the fun girl, perform being the savior girl, perform being the therapist girl, perform being the gang, I'ma just hang out and not give a fuck either girl. But when you're the healed girl, the healing girl, the carefree, I'm letting all this shit go girl, people hate that. If men are starving, guess who they're feeding off of? It's not the fun girls. It's not the homie girls. And if it is the fun girls, it's some with a little light left in them. Guess who they feeding off of? And not just in a sexual or romantic way. I'm talking about men who pretend to be your friend, then try to whip their penis out when y'all got an intimate moment, and now you're fucked up because you thought you had a friend the whole time and you realize this nigga's been here because he's been trying to get me. Scary shit. Or the brother you thought was your fucking ride or die your whole life because that's your literal fucking brother tells you out his mouth you are a pawn. I'm going to use you to get ahead. I'm going to use you to get ahead as much as I can. But as a brother, I ain't got shit to offer you. As a dad, I have nothing to offer you because I can't offer myself shit. I don't want to do any work. I'd rather just just be a son forever. Be a little boy forever. That's the luxury that y'all have. And the women that are going to care for y'all in that way, yeah, they might give y'all hell. They might, feminize y'all or whatever the fuck, emasculate y'all, okay? But guess what women get when they play daughter to a daddy figure? They get forced sex, sometimes physical, emotional abuse, sat down with babies and kids that they have to care for, so then their life changes, their life stops. Scared to go out and make a life there yourself because they have this charismatic man with funds who has control of everybody around them. They don't see no sympathy for you. They see it as a plus. Oh, you're safe. You get to be taken care of. Okay, but what about the fact that, the girls who choose that, they don't really have, y'all have to think before y'all just sit in selfishness, Just try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. That's all I really came here to say. I think all of us need to do it because all of us have a shitty hand. We are literally left with the work of so many people. These people knew that us in America here had a government of criminals that just built a system where they're just sucking everybody dry. And yes, they did ruin communities and corporations of Black people that wanted to change this, or people of color that wanted to change the system or create their own. Yes, that's true. But why didn't we boycott more? Why didn't we stop buying their shit? Why did we stop? Why did that stop? Why y'all still shopping at their malls and wanting to sit next to them at school? Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Somebody lied, and we all been bamboozled. So I'm here to say, put yourself in somebody else's shoes for just a second. Nobody had it easy. And if they did, it's because they were performing some bullshit. Man, woman, or in between, we've all been fucked. Acknowledge that. And acknowledge the fact that the work that needs to be done is self-work, and it's nobody else's responsibility but yours. Nobody else's. Not Miss Janice down the street. Not Ming Lee, who you met in summer break last year because she was vacationing here with her rich Asian family. Not Mary Beth, who lives in the suburbs and needs a little D every once in a while. And for ladies, it's not Tavon, who you trauma bond with. It's not Willie Earl, who wants you to bust it down for a couple $100. Ew. No judgment, but ew, Willie Earl. Please, be fucking for real. Ew. It's not your son, Jaden, either. Who is just here to be a fucking kid and be taken care of. That's not your man. That's not your savior. It's not your babysitter. Yeah. I guess my main point is that as a woman, I can't speak for anyone else, but I can say that in my 29 years of life, there was no one, not one soul I can think of. Literally, I'm not over-exaggerating. You could ask anybody in my life who knew me or knows me now. There's no one who fed my softness. There's no one who nurtured me with gentle language. There's no one who was present. No one assisted in my healing. The people who were there, however, who did offer some type of assistance were people who were paid to do so. So these are people who basically, when I went out to seek help in different spaces, right, trying to help myself, trying to change my own life, these were the employees that worked there, social workers, therapists, right? People like that, teachers, because I sought it out. Nobody was there. Nobody. The people who called themselves housing me, helping me, they were looking to abuse and use me, and they did not hide it. These were not always strangers. These were family members. Family who never said, Oh, you're sick. Let me help you. Oh, you're sick. Oh, this is so sad. They said, oh, this is your fault. What were you doing? Hello. Hello. Strangers who I thought were helping. If it was a man, it was a predator. If it was a woman, she was batshit and wanted to take all of her frustrations out. All of her, you thought it was an OG, auntie, mom mentor vibes. No, baby. These were women with their own fucking issues, and they were looking to eat you up. Just like you said, black men need something to feed off of. Baby, that's just not a masculine trait. We all have masculinity within us. We live in a world where everything and everyone was molded, was sculpted into being parasitic. So if you as a man who was born to be this like resilient pillar of strength, if you're having a hard time, what the hell do you think women are going through too? I'm not saying, oh, ignore what you're saying to or compare it. I'm saying put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Just do it. Just do it. Because the illusion that we're battling struggle and we're like opposed to each other, like that's a lie. That's a lie that this system is feeding you to further use you and feed off of you. So pick yourself up, please. I beg you, men. Just please. You see me? You see the way I speak? I was born like this. They ate my ass up. They tried. But I like always wiggled out of it because my life depended on it. What do you think they called me? Rageful? Insane? Batshit? Out my mind? Mentally ill? Angry? Just think about it.